What's up? What's the word?
I think I'm qualified to speak on this because I don't know nothing about these young ladies. But JT pretty much took on the whole world.
You want the world? It was like 3 or 4 of them.
Nah, she was going in on fans too. She had a
whole her and the homie Glorilla. You know I love some Glorilla. Her and Big Glow was going at it. Then Saucy Santana came in. I never.
Well, CARESHA came in. Then Saucy Santana.
I didn't know that was the order, but when I saw what's his name?
Saucy Santana. Just call him Santana.
Santana. When I saw Santana in the mix, I would have never thought that out of everything of the clips and just things I've seen of him, I would have never thought he would have been the one that got in the argument and was like the most trying to be peaceful and logical. The tweets I've seen.
I feel
like that's how
I always see him going.
He's not messy.
I always see him going at people. I've never really seen him.
No, but I have seen him.
Probably because I seen him going at academics. I seen him probably get into it because of academics.
But it's never. I feel like with Santana, from what I've seen, it's not always mess. It's always like he's defending somebody.
That's still kind of messy if it ain't your beef. Why you in the middle of it?
But if that's my friend beef and she not doing a good job at defending herself, I'm tagging in.
Well, I feel like Miami should have tagged in then. Then if we're gonna go that route, Miami should have tagged in when her and Glorilla was going back and forth. Huh?
That's why they started beefing, because she didn't. But technically they wasn't friends at the time. They weren't even talking.
Don't matter.
That's my
homegirl. Like, you got a united front. We gonna talk about whatever we gonna talk about behind closed doors. But
I feel like her and Glorilla not even beef for real. Glorilla was just trolling her, and JT was getting very upset about it. I don't even think Glorilla was like mad behind the scenes.
Probably not.
Glorilla still feel like she slapped her, which I don't think nobody touched JT. I don't think she touched JT at all.
I really don't think she touched JT either. Like, come on, like we would have heard about that, and 2, I felt like it would have went into something else. It wouldn't have just.
I heard about it. We heard about it when it first happened. What's his name? I think Ahmad. The podcaster, I forgot his last name.
Armand Wiggins. I think that's
him. Yeah. He was the one that said that she slapped JT.
I feel like it would have went further though. Like how
nobody.
How you let that girl slap you?
She ain't slap her. She probably tried to throw her hand or something, but other than that, no. It wasn't that.
I just feel like
Glorilla and her friends is just out here trolling, and then Akbar decided to get in there. Akbar, she just be getting in everybody mess. Nobody even be talking to her.
So what I noticed is there's a split between, like, in hip hop right now. I don't know if you're paying attention to this. There's a Nicki side and there's a Meg side, and whoever's rolling with Meg and Lotto, you see it clearly because the other girlies are beefing with them same people. Look at the whole situation with, like, for instance, Sexy Red. You don't see her with them girls. She just did a song with Nicki. Akbar roll with Nicki. So anybody Nicki is beefing with, they beefing with too. At least that's what I saw. Glorilla over there with Meg. Now she beefing with JT and JT.
With CARESHA and JT, I just think they just need to be acceptive of each other's positions. Like, y'all not a group no more. And I do think that JT got some animosity against CARESHA.
Well, I don't know. I do feel like what CARESHA said in her tweets was true. She said, you let people hype you up to think that we got beef when we don't. And I do believe that that's what's happening. If they're not physically talking, like you said, we haven't seen them together in I don't know how long. And now, okay, you scrolling on the internet for whatever reason, yeah, it's going to get in your head and you're going to start to believe that, somebody don't like you or is jealous of you because...
If that's supposed to be your best friend and y'all do music and business together, no, like, there's nobody on the internet that can convince me that CODY is beefing with me just because it's a bunch of people commenting. Like, no, I refuse to believe that. That makes no sense.
I also think too, like, when you look at the show, remember when she went on CARESHA Please and Saucy Santana was there and they was talking, their chemistry is not there no more. And everybody saw it that day when they was on. They're two completely different people.
But JT is also not really like camera, and she's not an entertaining person on camera.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. She's not an.
She said that in the. She said that in the on the show too. She's like, "This not you, the one that like the She's very. CARESHA is very extroverted, and JT is not really like that. And so I think personally speaking, what I would have did was just we appreciate each other for what we gave each other in that moment that we had it, and now it's time to move on in our careers and grow. But instead, it turned into some back and forth. I mean, they squashed the beef. Obviously, I don't know how true. I don't know how much I believe that. I feel like people of a higher up probably got in the middle of it. It was like, yo, y'all gotta
trying to smooth it over.
Take this off of the internet. Y'all gonna have y'all moment, but let's take it off the internet. It's bad.
I do like how Plas jumped in. I respect Plas for jumping in and trying to keep the peace. That was probably
Hold on, Plas got in that shit?
Plas got on Twitter and was like, I hate to see this happening. Y'all need to chill out. Let's keep the peace. Y'all need to talk about this off the internet. We not doing this today. That's probably the most positive thing I've ever seen Plas say.
Yeah, that was good. Real.
Definitely was like, nah, we from Florida. Y'all gotta chill. We not finna do this right now.
That's crazy. Even that's just sparked everybody got into it. I know then Meek Mill and WALE got into it after that.
Yep. The whole hip hop beefing right now.
Spicy season, okay?
Can you explain that terminology?
Spicy. I will say I usually use the term loose spicy season. So the one I have never in my life seen so many men argue on the internet. That's not even on a Chicago level. Like, why are y'all going back and forth on top of not only arguing, y'all tagging y'all friends into y'all beefs on the internet? Like, putting other Instagram handles. Yeah, so-and-so, I said this and I said that. Like, why are we bringing this as grown men? Why are y'all bringing this to the internet when y'all can easily just sit down to the table, get some food, maybe some crab legs, some little lobster tails or something, eat and talk it out? Like, why are we bringing so much to the internet? Like, why do y'all want to be so clouded? Why do y'all want people to know y'all business so bad?
Because you want to know why? Because they feed off of the drama on the internet. This is how everything starts. They listen to the people that's on the internet, trolling, tweeting, throwing subliminals. And so they feed off of that. And then they go to the internet because they're actually not even talking. They're actually not even talking to the direct person that they have beef with. I feel like they're responding to the people on the internet.
Yeah, because
just so they don't look
Meek
dumb.
Mill and WALE situation was very spicy.
Yeah,
you mad about your best friend taking a picture with somebody else? Like, it's given. Why you didn't come to my birthday party? Like, that's
okay. No.
Hey, not too do
that, BREE, because you
not too much on me right now. Not too much on me.
Meek makes great music.
Not too much on me.
Meek make good music, but y'all cannot tell me this man is not spicy on the internet.
Gee, you just contradicted yourself.
No, all I need is a yes or a no. Tell me he not spicy.
Earlier, you just said you need men to be in their feelings.
Huh?
You just said when J. Cole was doing that.
You can be in your feelings. Don't be on your feelings on the internet. All Cole said was, I apologize. That's cool. You make it a big, why you don't want to be my friend? Like, on the internet, that's insane.
Okay, let me ask you something, though. Well, I feel like this. To his defense, the picture got put on the internet, which is why he addressed it on the internet. 1. 2, I'm sorry. If I'm an enemy with somebody and you claim to be my friend, just like you said earlier, if my friend is not doing a good job at defending themselves, I'm going to step in. It's kind of the same thing. It's
That's
like
not the same thing.
If I have a mutual enemy, yes, you shouldn't be taking a picture with this person.
But that don't mean you say that on the internet. You're not defending nobody. You just defending yourself. You could do that on the phone.
Nah, because if the picture went to the internet, that's just if the picture went to the internet, I'm gonna say something.
No,
well, I'm gonna call you.
I wouldn't.
All right, so we gonna move. We're not gonna spend too much time on this, but
I know y'all don't want to hear about the spiciness.
But listen at you. You trying to do too much. Look, I agree with you. I agree that Meek was a little spicy. Meek, how he is on Twitter, is not the best to me. It doesn't, as a Meek fan, it's something that I'm really not like. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be acceptive of. So it's like, but I
can separate the music with Meek, so that's cool.
Yeah, he got that little pack, the little 4-pack he just dropped was nice. That was he got some slaps on there. So shout out to Meek. Shout out to Meek. He could have
called Shorty up, and Shorty didn't answer the phone. It would be like, boom, we not friends no more.
You know what's crazy though? You know what I'm happy though? And this is why I'm happy. I'm happy that the people that are beefing in entertainment and music are the non-violent people.
Yeah, because Wale not finna fight nobody.
Yeah.
Meek Mill might try to like.
Wale somewhere laughing.
Meek
not going back to jail. No, Meek not going back to jail.
Why he was when his name.
But I was also surprised at how Wale handled it because I thought he was gonna go on like a whole tangent because y'all know Wale is probably the meanest person in the industry.
Yeah, he
played it cool. He was just worried about why Asian dog called him ugly.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?